What up, YouTube family? Appreciate y'all for clicking on the video. We got us another one today. Hey, y'all want to see what some foods look like? Here you go. We got a video that's gonna show you why I'm saying they some fools, and I think y'all gonna agree. Let's get to this video. That's actually two pieces, but let's get to it.
And now two shootings over fast food, both involve the same couple. ABC 13's Luke Jones is here with the fast food fury, and it's a story you will only see here on 13, Luke.
That's right, Mata, and you know how they say the customer is always right? Well, in this case, employees say how these upset customers behaved was clearly wrong. What a burger, and what an ordeal at this one on the West Loop.
We do have a good shooting, 1718 West Loop North at Whataburger.
March 2nd, police say Faith Bailey places an order on the Whataburger app. But when she pulls up to get her food, it's never brought out to her car. So she goes in to ask about it. An employee quotes her as saying, "Where is my MFing food?" Surveillance video reviewed by police shows her going back to her car, then returning with a man with a gun. Employees struggle to get the man and woman to leave, and that's when police say he fires 9 shots. One hits a 24-year-old Whataburger employee in the chest.
Says they shot a female employee after an argument.
Another employee tells us the man keeps firing, even after he's already back in his car. And police say this display of fast food fury wasn't a one-off. January 27th, at this Jack in the Box on Ella, they say the same man is seen on camera firing through the drive-thru window a total of 10 times while Bailey screams and throws things. An employee tells us she was mad because she didn't get more cheese on her tacos. Total strangers, police say, quickly becoming known for their fast feuds. And back at Whataburger, an employee says they'd have happily brought Bailey's order out to her, only she didn't park in one of the designated curbside spots, so they say they didn't even know she was waiting out there. She's now in jail tonight while police continue to search for her accused accomplice. Luke Jones, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.
And a woman accused of terrorizing and shooting at fast food workers made their first official court appearance. These attacks happened at 2 different restaurants in Northwest Houston, just months apart. Our Michelle Choi was in the courtroom as it all happened. Michelle, what do you know?
Yeah, today in court we learned the 2 suspects are actually cousins. Both are charged with 4 counts of aggravated felony assault. 23-year-old Christian Nwabuisi, who we learned works as a manager at a 7-Eleven, was the first of the 2 to face a judge. His total bond set at $450,000. Faith Bailey's total bond was set at $170,000. Prosecutors didn't believe the 2 would be getting out of jail anytime soon.
I believe that these defendants are a threat to the community. Their continued actions show that they are a danger, and I believe that they need to remain in custody pending the resolution of these cases.
Back on March 2nd, prosecutors say police were called to a Whataburger off the West Loop and 18th Street, where they learned a manager was shot. They say surveillance video showed Bailey getting into a heated argument with employees, then leaving with her food. Seconds later, they say she returns with Nwabuisi, who starts shooting. According to a Whataburger manager, Bailey claimed her online food order was wrong and she became angry. Nwabuisi is accused of shooting at the workers, hitting another manager in the arm before taking off with Bailey. Prosecutors say investigators later connected the cousins to a similar shooting that happened only a mile away at this Jack in the Box back in January. They say security footage showed them in the drive-thru and Bailey arguing with workers through a window. Shortly after, they say Nwabuisi is seen shooting as Bailey curses and hurls items at the workers. Police say that altercation began after Bailey became upset she didn't get enough cheese on her taco. Fortunately, no one was hurt. In court, Bailey's lawyer argued his client's situation was significantly different than her cousin. Prosecutors disagreed.
She is equally a danger to the community as the defendant that pulled the trigger.
If Bailey and Nwabuisi make bond, part of their bond conditions include no contact with each other. They're also not allowed to go to any fast food restaurants in Harris County.
Well, where should I start? Yeah, the fast food fools, fast food fury, however you want to say, however they want to say it. It's a damn fool. That's what it. That don't get no easier to say than that. So where we want to start? So this is you know, a recap. My reaction to this. I feel like Northwest Houston, y'all got a problem, or had a problem, because they locked up now. But we're gonna get to that. So this was off the West Loop in 18th Street area, the Whataburger that they went to. So basically, they made a they meaning Faith Bailey and Christian Nwabuisi, whatever, however you say that, I don't know. But so Faith went inside when she made an order through an app. She made an order through an app, you know, did the little curbside thing, pull up, and apparently they didn't come out to bring her food curbside because she wasn't parked in the damn curbside spot. Now she don't care about that. She just know, like, y'all need to become some kind of psychic, then and you need to know when I'm here and be waiting just on me, and then we won't have a problem. That was her logic. That was her reasoning, basically. So she made the order through the app. It didn't come because of where she was parked at. She went inside, asked, well, hey, where my damn food, or where my whatever food? You know, that's how she greeted them. So that already is a problem right there, right? And so she was well, I didn't get her age, but the guy was 23, so he was already a young hothead. So she went inside to get the order, was mad, whatever. Okay. And then so she went back to the car after, you know, whatever was said in there was said. She went back to the car. I guess she went to go boost up this Christian dude, go rile him up. Now he go back inside like the damn fool he is. He was a fool for that. We all know that. It ain't no sugarcoating this. There ain't no way around that. So he go back inside all riled up for whatever she said to him with a gun. With a gun. Over a dispute over the timing on food equals assault with a gun. So he go back in, they get to, you know, having some words, going back and forth. He goes off and he started firing shots in there. And he struck a 24-year-old employee. And I believe they said in the arm, but it don't matter where he struck him, man. You shot somebody over a meal, like the timing on the meal, when you wasn't even parked in the right spot to get the meal within the right timing, if it was ready. If it wasn't, it's still, you know, you're not guilty by death for not preparing food fast enough. You know, like you the only one that's going in and out of there. Everybody, you know, can get impatient when they hungry, you know, but so they, after, you know, he started shooting, whatever, she talking crazy, throwing stuff or whatever she doing. They was walking back to the car, going back to the car, getting in the car. This guy still shooting he started shooting, leaving from the parking lot he's shooting. So he clearly meant to cause some serious harm. Clearly, you don't shoot that many times if you're not trying to really, really harm somebody. You know, we know that. So yeah, you messed up, Christian. You messed up. So, and then they said this happened before the Jack in the Box. Before that, this story here at Whataburger happened on March 2nd. They said the Jack in the Box, he started shooting, doing the same thing through a drive-thru window. He started shooting while Faith was, that's it, whatever she's saying, throwing stuff through the drive-thru window. He's shooting from there, and that was in January. That was like, you know, barely a couple months apart of that. These people, what was gonna happen is they was eventually gonna kill somebody. And I've seen this happen a lot. I'm pretty sure y'all seen this happen a lot. They was gonna take a life over some sauce or some cheese on I didn't have enough cheese on my tacos, so we're gonna take somebody's life for that. That was their logic. That was their reason and their logic. That's what we was dealing with. So people like that, we walking past people like that every day, brushing shoulders with people like that every day. They're around our kids. They could have been kids in the Whataburger, kids at the Jack in the Box. They just didn't give a damn. They didn't care. Wasn't they kids? Oh well. And if they kids was with them, they probably would have still shot, judging by the way they do things and handle things. They use no reasoning skills, no logical skills at all. People like them walking around with guns is a threat to society and a danger to society. It really is. So, but they both been charged with 4 counts of aggravated assault, and I'm glad. You know, they didn't say with a deadly weapon, which I think it should be 4 counts of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. You know, if it's not already, it should be. I mean, a deadly weapon, a gun, it don't get more deadly than that, you know? And so Christian, his bond was $450,000. So if he go to a bondsman, he's still got to come off like $45,000, you know, which maybe he got some family member that could put their house up or something, or put a car up, or I don't know. But judging from arguing over cheese, you probably don't have the funds to make a $45,000 bond yourself. So somebody will either have to come through for you, and if they just pissed off that you even did this and don't want to get involved or get you out because you might do something like this again, you stuck in there. But the girl Faith, she got a $170,000 bond, which still means she would have to come off around $17,000. Like I said again, if this how she conducting herself in public, I don't know who she knows, who she don't know, but will they be comfortable coming off $17,000 knowing that she acts like this in society? Because your name is attached to this bond once you look out for this girl. That's the scary part about this. You know, I mean, she get out. I mean, he seems like the muscle in the situation. She seems like the instigator, you know, but if she get out, what is she gonna get out to do? She gonna get out just to do more, you know, act a fool in public in society? It don't seem like they was really stand-up people that stood for something. I mean, besides violence and chaos and confusion, you know, that's, you know, or is it worth getting somebody out so they could continue that type of behavior? I don't know. I mean, I know for me it ain't, but so maybe somebody in their family might see things differently than me, and which I would expect it to be like that if it's your family. But man, this story here was one of the craziest stories pertaining to fast food, you know, being that it happened twice within a matter of a couple months. And this could have been more places this happened, and this is just these 2 places that reported this situation. Maybe they went somewhere and it didn't really turn into a gun situation before, so they didn't call the police. But then again, you never know, man. Like, people like this, they kind of go around cutting people off in traffic, mad because you're not driving fast enough for them, for their liking. People like that, you see them all the time. They fighting in traffic, fighting in different places, arguing, shooting in place. It just, you see these type of people all the time. That's why whenever I go to, you know, fast food places, if the workers have an attitude in the drive-thru, I leave. I don't argue in drive-thrus. They still handling my food. They still in control of what's finna go in my body. I'm not arguing with you. If I feel you have a personal problem with me, or you just trying to give me a hard time, or you just, I don't trust you with handling my food like that, I'm just gonna leave. I don't have to argue. I don't have to go back and forth. I'm leaving. I got a right to go to any place I want to eat it. It don't have to be that one. I can go to the next one, which happened to me quite a bit. I go to a lot of restaurants and they ignore me sometime whenever I go in. So I just get up and leave. I don't yell, I don't cuss. I don't want you even making my food after what I want to tell you. That's for real. Like, man, we got to do better, man. Like this type of behavior, come on, man. Like, y'all know what kind of stuff that was, man. That's a shame. And I hope they don't have kids teaching them that this is how you conduct yourself in society. We got to get it together. You go in there, could have took a life over the timing of food, of which food was coming out, because of your fault. You parked in the wrong spot. Well, I don't give a damn where I parked it. Y'all should know I'm coming. That's the type of answers and statements you get from people like that. Y'all got to do better. But I'll tell you what, man. If y'all like this story, man, go ahead, hit the like button. What that do is help get my stories out in the algorithm so that the communities can be more aware of what's going on in their communities. You know, who they walking past every day, who they need to look out for, what type of stuff they need to look out for. These stories being pushed in the algorithm it's for all of the communities all across the nation, you know, not just in one area. This story today is out of Houston, Texas area, Northwest area. But I do stories all over the country. And, you know, go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you like to get all of my info. There's a bell notification next to that. You can go ahead and hit that too, and you'll get, you know, any polls that I put out, like voting polls or any different type of images of stuff, short videos of stuff that's real quick I need to get out. I don't have time to go and do a video right away, but I can do a short video and get it out to the masses, to the public. You know, I'm trying to let everybody know what's going on in their region, man, in their area, in their community, because, you know, I think it's important that we do know, and not everybody flip the news channel. Sometimes they come to my channel to get this information. So hit the like, hit the subscribe, and, you know, share it if you feel the need to share it to somebody it may affect directly. And man, I appreciate it. Get down in the comments. Tell me what y'all think. You know, was the bond low enough? Was the bond high enough? You know, should they do some time, and how much time? If y'all got any information about this story I don't have, get in the comments, let me know, man. But yeah, I appreciate y'all, man, for checking out the video and rocking with me today. Until next time, salute.